Okay, shall we record? Let's start. Now, let's go. Okay, so now this is the version 2 of the app that I did about a couple of days ago, about 2 or 3 days ago. The version 1 was what I released and what I sent to you guys. So this is the version 2. It's called Voke or Voke's Book Scanner app, or whichever way you want to call it. Alright, so just ignore the message, man. Class 269. Alright, let's go here. Click here now. Alright, good. So now we gotta like log in first of all. Now this is the registration page. First of all, you got to register. If you don't have an account with us, then you have to register. But if you have an account with us, then you have to log in. Already I'm going to be using the guy that we used the other time. That was, I think his name was it James? Yeah, James. So come here now, James. Sorry, got him. James. James. So now the password, james@gmail.com, then the password now. Okay, so input password, then click on the login button. Okay, good. Okay, cancel here. All right, good. So this is the previous search history of James. What James searched for the last time. You can see. Remember this guy here, the guy at the bottom here, the Da Vinci Code. Remember this guy? That's this guy that we have here in this particular book. If you can remember, that we used in version 1. This was the book that we used in version 1, the Da Vinci Code, and that's the Mona Lisa picture that you can see right there, written by Dan Brown. So that's what we got here. That's the picture that is here. All right. So these are the other guys that we talked about. The guys that came out when we searched for the Da Vinci Code in version 1. So what I'm going to do now in version 2, I'm going to like take a picture of another book again, scan another book and search for another book with using OCR technology. So I'm going to click on this guy here, this icon here. You can see there's an icon here, the camera icon. Click on it here. So now we're now in the camera mode. So the book I'm going to be dealing with today is going to be this guy, Future Shock. You can see Future Shock. So now Future Shock, let's see what Future Shock got to do for us. So now I'm right here now. Now I'm going to click on, I got to like center it to make sure the text show. Make sure the text show. Sorry, I hope I get it right. Study. Please wait. Okay, okay, good. So now I clicked on it now. We've searched for Future Shock, and of course, that's giving us results. Let's start from the bottom. Now you can see the bottom. The bottom, we still have our guy here, the Da Vinci Code, the guy that we searched for in version 1. Now, on top now, new search has already come now, and we have Learning for Tomorrow by written by Alvin Toffler. Alvin Toffler is the guy that wrote Future Shock. You can see the name there, Alvin Toffler. So it's going to give us everything. How the algorithm works is it's going to give us everything that is connected to what we're searching for, which is Future Shock written by Alvin Toffler. It's going to give us everything containing this guy here. So now we have Revolutionary World by Alvin Toffler. We have The Third Wave written by Alvin Toffler. We have Previews and Premises written by Alvin Toffler. We also have Power Shift written by Alvin Toffler. Then we got yeah, You can see. Does that ring a bell? Does that ring a bell? Future Shock by Alvin Toffler, and we can see here Future Shock written by Alvin Toffler. Down another version of the book again, Future Shock written by Alvin Toffler. Then it gave us about some copies of the book written by Alvin Toffler. Future Shock again written by Alvin Toffler. So it came out here. Then down here we're back to Da Vinci guy here. That is the Dan Brown guy here, Angels and Demons, which we all saw in version 1. So if I click here now, for example, let me say I click here, for example, now loading. It's going to good. Now it has, this is the book details page. It's going to give us everything that is connected to the book. Now this is title Future Shock, written by author Alvin Toffler, year of publication 1984 0601, genre social science. Then of course it's going to give us like the book description, New York Times bestseller, the classic work that predicted the anxieties of a world appended by rapidly. Come on, man, I can't even read anymore. So we got to come here now, click on back. So like that, it goes on and on. Now let me say, for example, lost symbol, the lost symbol by Dan Brown. Click on it here. This is the guy we searched for them in version 1. Now we can see we clicked on the lost symbol by Dan Brown. Title, The Lost Symbol. Author, Dan Brown. Year of publication, 2009 09 15. Genre, fiction. Then, of course, book description. The #1 worldwide bestseller. So it tells us about it. Then we can do what? We can go back. Click on back here. Now we're back to our search history. Now there's something here. Now you can see something that we got on top here. Now this is like a search bar. Now we can search for search within a search. Now if I say, for example, I only want books related to Dan Brown, I can come here and write Dan, click on Dan. If I click on Dan, only searches that are related to Dan are going to show. Now everything that we searched for in version 1 is going to show. Now we don't see anything about Alvin Toffler or Future Shock or whatever here in the search. Look, take a look at it. You can see the Da Vinci Code. Then we can see up to angels and demons. Then I can come here now and click. Let me say I only want let me say angels, book that starts with A and G here. Click on it, A and G. Only A and G you can see, and it's only one book that is showing. And you can see I'm trying to scroll, nothing is working, and it's only angels and demons that is showing, written by Dan Brown. So let me say, for example, I only want books written by Toffler. Let me say Alvin, A-L-V, how do you spell Alvin that year? Alvin. Now this is Alvin. So it's only books that of Alvin that are going to show. Nothing about Dan Brown is going to show. Then we can see no image available here. So this particular book does not have image available for it. So I coded it in such a way that if there is no picture, if there is no image, then it's going to say no image available. So stuffs like that. So that's what this app is all about, man. I think I've been able to like explain vividly to you guys in version 2. Now, welcome James here. If I click on the power button here, we're going to log out. So that's what it is. It is what it is. So let me clear the search here and let's get back to normal. So we are back to as you were. The whole Da Vinci guy and Alvin Toffler stuff is all here available. So click on here, exit. So I've logged out now. So in case if I want to come in again, I have to do it. Click on the login button and do the whole gymnastic stuff. So that's what it is, man. Voki signing out. Book Scanner Rap version 2.